Hello and welcome to another unboxing. This time it's around 50 games, I think, from eBay, from a seller I don't really like buying from. He sometimes has a really big auction sale, and it used to be so you could get a good deal with those auctions, but now he's so known, so to speak, that it's hard to get a good deal. But these are all the games I won at the auction, around 50 games. And unfortunately, the seller has a bad habit of forgetting. I don't know if it's forgetting like that, but he has a bad habit of forgetting games that you put in. I mean, I tried like 5 times in a row. I ordered from him in one of his auctions. Something was missing, and I don't know why I still buy from him. I would not recommend him. That's why I'm not saying his name. Also, so I don't have more people to compete with. But he just has a really bad habit of forgetting games. So let's see how many games he forgot this time, or if I'm one of those lucky times where he remembered all of them. There's also a couple of collector's edition in this box right here that I bought. A couple of old ones that I wanted for a while. There we go. Let me just put it like this and done. There we go. Cheers. Let's remove some of that bubble glass. Oh, the games has been packed individually in bubble glass. Nice. So it's mostly Xbox games I think I ordered. I think there's also one Game Boy Advance game, but we'll see. It's been a while since I ordered this, so let me just put this stack right here, and you can go there for now. First game, Sacred 2. I think it's in the same vein as Diablo or something, but I'm not completely sure, so don't put me down for that. Star Wars, the what's it called? The Clone Wars Republic Heroes, based off that Clone Wars series that I really love. If you have not watched that, I really recommend it. It's a great series, and I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, but I am very much willing to figure that out. Star Wars games can sometimes be hit and miss, but when Star Wars games are good, they are really good. Next one is Serious Sam HD. I mean, I really wanted to get into the Serious Sam games for a while, but who knows? Maybe this is the entrance. And the Serious Sams is kind of confusing because there is Serious Sam First Encounter, Second Encounter, Serious Sam 2, Serious Sam 3 BF, I think. I don't remember. No, it's a bit confusing how the timeline works. Ben 10, Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction. Wasn't that the title? Cosmic Destruction. Nice. And I know I used to watch Ben 10 when I was younger. None of those monsters on the cover here was a part of the original crew that I remember. So I don't know how this is gonna be. But it seems like the concept of Ben 10 should be easy to make a video game out of. And I have played a couple of Ben 10 games, none that are really that awesome. But maybe this will change my mind. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, yeah. Another first-person shooter game I bought because it was cheap. Battle vs. Chess. I don't know why I bought this. I think it's kind of reminded me of if you ever played on PC, those old battle chess games that are where the chess pieces go out and they just smash each other. That's kind of fun. And I think this is kind of like the same vein, but we'll see. This is a game I bought because it was cheap and you use the Kinect. Called Blackwater. I think it's based off like real life mercenaries from Blackwater or something. It seems like an odd thing to make a game about, but yeah, I gotta figure out. I think Blackwater is a real mercenary group, but who knows? And another game for my movie license collection, Monsters vs. Aliens. I watched this a long ass time ago. It was not an amazing movie, but again, I think they could make a fun game if they tried. they probably didn't. Oh, and a game I really wanted for a long time. Imagine and the Forsaken Kingdom. It looks so interesting, the gameplay. Like, I think this is more like... I mean, when I look at the gameplay, it doesn't look that great, but I think like the world and the experience, this is one of those games where the experience is what's most important and not so much the gameplay. So we'll figure that out. And Ultimate Alliance with the new one that has been released. I think it's already out. I don't know. I know I just always wanted to get into the series, and here's the first game. I already own the second game, so I'm on a roll with this series. But who knows if this is gonna be good or not. Another game from my movie license game, Megamind Ultimate Showdown. Megamind is maybe a little underrated movie. I watched it again, like Monsters vs. Alien. I watched this a long ass fucking time ago, but I actually remember really digging this one. It had some interesting premises and it was really cool. And the game, it's gonna suck. I know, it's gonna suck. This one is called Kingo Zero. Something about a samurai, I think. Live and die by your sword. Play one of 9 real samurai warriors, all with unique attacks and storyline. Use the scenery to your advantage. Perform stunning... I don't know what's with the voice. Perform stunning kills. Duel a friend in 2-player co-op. Carve out your place in history. I really don't know what's up with the voice. Give me a second. That was better. My nose was running a bit. Not pretty. Iron Man 2, where you can play as a War Machine, probably one of my favorite. I don't know, I really love the design of War Machine in the Marvel Universe. He's the badass version of Iron Man, at least in the looks department. He's usually not as useful, but I just love the whole minigun on the shoulder thing. And I don't remember much from the movie, but I mean, Iron Man, that's gotta be easy to make a good game of. They probably didn't. Next one, a movie based off a movie that I really love, Iron Sky Invasion, and the movie is just called Iron Sky, about Nazis who live on the moon after World War II. And this is I think it's a strategy game based off that movie, and I love that movie. I get all giddy just thinking about it. It's such a crazy movie, and now I have a strategy game based off that. Oh my god, it's gonna be... I think this is gonna be bad, but it just made me really want to watch the movie again. And with time for a new little package here. And I'm not... There we go. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. This should be like... There are a lot of great Harry Potter games, honestly, and you wouldn't believe it, but there are really a lot of great Harry Potter games. This shouldn't be one of them. I watched a couple of reviews. This is like a third-person shooter that isn't really that great, but I need it for my collection. Transformers, the game. I think this is basically just movie license games the most often. I don't know, but this is like a special Cybertron edition, what was it called? Yes, Cybertron edition. I don't know what comes with it except this badass hollow box, and the cover of game looks like this. I don't know, this looks more like a DVD cover. Oh shit! So the game and the bonus disc. What is on the bonus disc? Bonus disc with exclusive content featuring talent interviews and behind the scenes looks at the making of the game. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. That's better than I thought it would be. Honestly, just thought it was going to be a cardboard box and some downloadable contents I couldn't access anymore. So, not bad. And of Oxen Man. I tried to play a little of this on PC. I mean, I love the characters in these games, but the gameplay is not really my thing. There are a couple of more games in the same universe, same series, I think, honestly, because you play as, I think his name is Styx, the little goblin guy, right there, in stealth games, and that seems really fun, and the world seems really interesting, and as I said, the characters are really interesting, so I gotta play this again. I gotta give this a shot. Oh yeah. Probably one of the worst games ever made, and I bought it still, just for a bad game Monday perhaps. Right to Hell Retribution, the 1%. This is like the biker game that is just so awful, and whenever I look at gameplay of this, I just get so giddy and happy. I don't know, that's probably the wrong word to use, giddy and happy about this game. But there it is, and it's gonna be perfect for a bad game Monday. And some more Serious Sam, the collection. It should include quite a bunch of the games. Let's see if I can see the list on the back. Serious Sam HD First Encounter, Serious Sam HD Second Encounter, Serious Sam 3 BFE, Serious Sam 3 Jewel of the Nile, Serious Sam Double XXL. So that's quite a few games. And I think I already own like one of the games that are on this is the Serious Sam HD I had there. I think. As I said, this series is a bit confusing with the games, but nice. Now I can play like the most of them, I think. Another game that should be kinda bad, so what for a bad game Monday, called Dark, where you play as a vampire, I think. You are a shadow in the dark. You are the ultimate hunter. Your name is Eric. You are a vampire. That's kinda anticlimactic. You are the ultimate hunter. Your name is Eric. Alright, kind of funny. And, ooh, you gotta love those Dragon Ball games. And this is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. I mean, I really love the Tenkaichi series. The third one especially. Like, the gameplay is basically the same as the other games in the series. But it's just, I think it has like 160 characters to choose from. That's a lot. 160. I think that's including the different forms. So if you have a Goku Ordinary, Goku Super Saiyan, Goku Super Saiyan 2, and so on, and I think that counts for like each their own character, I think. But still, 160 forms and characters, that is a lot. I don't know how many there's gonna be in this one. Probably not 160, but I'm still gonna have some fun playing this. I haven't really. Most of my Dragon Ball games that I play and love are mostly on the last even the earlier generation, mostly on the PS2 and stuff. But I don't have so many from the Xbox 360 or PS3 era. Pirates of the Caribbean at the World's End. I mean, this gotta be easy to make a game of, right? They can't disappoint us. I don't know. I played like one Pirates of the Caribbean game for both the Game Boy and for the PS2. PS2, it's not awful, it's not great. The Game Boy game is actually pretty decent. Not again, not amazing, but if I was sitting on in the back of a car as a child, I probably have enjoyed that game a lot. Next pack. Oh shit. I gotta get some beer soon, or else I'm gonna dry up. You probably saw that game already. Oh. How can you make a game of this? Like, there's been so many games where I thought like, this is easy to make a game of. But this one, how do you make a game of this? It's like, from what I can see on the back, it's like a 3D platformer, as well as an aerial shooter. You fly a plane, is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know if it's just a bunch of mini games. We're gonna figure that out. I'm just gonna clean up the table so I have room for more games up here. There we go, clean table. And let's see again. Another Dragon Ball game, Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. Again, I guess it's just a fighting game. They're mostly fighting games. And yeah, I'm excited. Clash of the Titans. You know why I got this, don't you? Because it's based off movie. This, it looks like, when I look at the back, it looks good. But we don't know. That's the chair, by the way, not me, don't worry. Slay over 100 different brutal beasts from Greek mythology, over 80 customable weapons and skills, 2-player co-op. It sounds too good to be true. Oh yeah, Blades of Time. I've been wanting this game for a while. Usually it goes for a little bit of money, but I got this cheap, and this is like a hack and slash game, and I guess there's time in it, or it had something to do with time. And another game I got for a bad game Monday, Bomberman Act 0. This is where they tried to make Bomberman edgy and new, and what the hell were they thinking? like it's so much that you don't even think it's based off that Bomberman, that it's just something random. But no, it is based off the exact same Bomberman as you think it is, and they made him look like this guy. That's not cool. I think we are a good way through the games. Oh no, there are a couple of stacks again. Let's see, Armored Core for Answer. Nice, I wanted this game. Like, the Armored Core series is another, it's a mech game series. It's a series I really wanted to get into because you can customize your mechs and it looks really awesome. So another one in that. And Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Nice, nice. I don't know, again, I think this is the same as the Part 1. It's just a third-person shooter. But what I'm not sure about is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I don't know if this is like the other games in the series, or like previous games in the series where it's more like adventure game. I think like Half-Blood Prince, that's the 6th game. I think the 4th game wasn't like an open world adventure. Oh no, the 3rd one wasn't either, was it? I know the 2 first one on the PS2 at least was kind of like open world, in where you can explore Hogwarts and stuff, and that was really awesome. The 3rd one was a bit more linear, but still has some exploration stuff going on, and it was really cool. 4th one was more linear. I don't know about the 5th one. I played that on Game Boy, not on console. And the 6th one I don't know about either, so who knows. And G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. Again, I've heard bad things about this game. Again, how can they mess this up? It's a simple concept, but they probably are. Oh yeah, I got this because I really love that series. Fable 2 Game of the Year Edition. I already owned the normal edition, but what even comes with the Game of the Year Edition? More quest, more location, more choices. Nice. And we just have one disc. Shouldn't it be like a couple of discs in this? In the Game of the Year Edition? I don't remember. I just don't remember. Oh well, I have it. It was cheap. I think I gave like, I don't know how much I gave, but it wasn't that expensive, so how happy I got this. Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. This is like the perfect game to play if you just want to sit down for like 20-30 minutes and play a game. This series, I played quite a few games in this series. It's not something I've beaten, but it's whenever I just have like 10-20 minutes before I need to go out the door, it's usually one of these games I play or just something like that. It's amazing. It's just big fucking ants and other insects crawling over a city, and you are a badass soldier who's just tear them down. It's amazing. And we are getting, no, there's a couple of stacks again. Oh, this is a big one. I think I need to stand up to get this one up. There we go. Come here. Nice. The Incredible Hulk, the official video game. I think the gameplay of this is like straight out of Prototype. Or maybe it's the other way around, I can't remember. But I also think it's the same people who made this, who made the prototype games. So it can be all bad. Also, it's Hulk. Who don't want to go and smash like the fucking Hulk once in a while? Yeah, I actually really love getting Hulk games because many of them are fun. Simple, but fun. Next one, and this one is probably my only regret of buying. The limited edition of Gears of War 2. It was the first game I bid on the eBay auction, and I was bitten already by the first game. I was bitten by that auction mentality where you gotta have it. And then I realized I played like more than the average price of buying this was even, so I was a bit disappointed, and that brought my eBay thunder down a notch. But it looks pretty cool. I really love the Gears of War franchise, and let's just see what's in this cover cardboard thingamajigs. And I'm getting dust up my nose. An inside look at Gears of War and a small art book. Interesting. Let me just see if I can show it somewhat decently to you. Probably not. But yeah. Sticky pages. Not a good sign. And the steel box itself is really badass. That is one cool looking steel box. And the game, a disc, and small little picture of, I think his name is Storm, I can't really remember. If you always have me with you, no. Oh yes. If you always have me with you, I love you, Dominic. Always, Maria. So it is done. And we have the manual. And I think this is, oh yeah, and this is like extras for digital content, but they have been used, so no worries there. And the limited edition bonus disc, I don't know what's on that, if that's just, maybe I can see on the back of this one. The bonus DVD with exclusive behind the scenes footage, design galleries, promo videos, and more. So it is just behind the scenes, which is always cool. Like, that's like history preservers of video games, in my opinion, whenever they do that. Nice. And another one, a game I have played, but honestly I didn't really like it that much, but it still stuck with me somehow. Maybe it's just the title itself. Frontliner, Fuels of War. Isn't that what it is? Fuel of War, yeah. Special edition. And this is like a very generic first-person shooter, but still I got it for some reason. Let's see what's in this. Oh no, it's taped together over here. Where did I put my knife? There we go. Open it up, and we have this in there. And let's see. Oh shit, man! That is a t-shirt that comes with this game, and it's not even been opened. I think. Like, no. We are gonna open that motherfucker carefully, because I'm gonna see if I can put it back in again. From Fruit of the Loom. I think I have some t-shirt of the same brand, and Stray Dog. Can you even see at all? That's the logo, and I think it's my size, perhaps large. Yes, that's me. Probably not gonna wear it ever, but still, it's cool to have it. That's something I'm gonna say with the game. See if I can. Oh, there's also a little print of the sleeve here. Frontliner, Fuel of War. Really cool. I'm gonna see, can I put it back together well enough to shove it down into the small bag again? Probably not. There we go. Not as smooth as when I got it out, but I needed to see that in person because that's like really cool. And it's probably gonna be really curly whenever I put it up again, but that's what irons are for. And we have the official soundtrack. I don't know if this game's soundtrack is worth a full disc, but that is an art book. That could be a bit more interesting. It has like a very futuristic vibe to it. In the see these pages are a bit more stiff, so there we go. And of course the game that I already own, like a weird ass game. But not awful, if I remember right. but not great either. Oh shit, something big is in it. Oh, is that like a big ass poster? It is a big ass poster. There we go. That's not bad actually. Actually decent collector's edition, and I bought this like really cheap, so that's really cool. Put this down here and see if I can fit this thing in again. I think I gotta work on this one a bit. I'm not gonna put that in just like that. And another game, X, the official game. It's just called X-Men, the official game, not just X. Based off the first movie, I think. I have this for the PS2, and it seemed alright on the PS2, so maybe the Xbox 360 game is gonna be just as good. Oh boy. 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand. As I said before, I couldn't, if you held a gun to my head, I wouldn't be able to mention a single song by 50 Cent. I'm not a fan by the guy himself, but it could still be interesting to play a game based off the dude, so yeah. Shadowrun, there we go. A game I don't really know anything about. I think it's a third-person shooter. Maybe it's an arena shooter. Maybe you cannot really play it if you're not online. But I got it to add it to my collection, and it was really cheap, so it's fine. Lord of the Rings, The Battle of Middle-earth 2. Strategy game for the console. Yes, it's gonna be great. And yeah, I love Lord of the Rings games. I want every single Lord of the Rings games, so that's cool. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. Another game based off the Transformers franchise. I don't know how good the Transformers games are, at least not the one based off the movie. There are a couple of ones that are not based off the movie that are really awesome third-person shooters, so I gotta try this one out, see how good that is. And another game for Kinect. This time it should be actually a really good one. The Gunstringer, I think his name is, where you kind of play as a puppet who shoots, and it seems weird. I really want to play this. It should be one of the good Kinect games, so that's saying something at least. The Spiderwick Chronicles. I have this for the PS2 as well, so yeah, I just got it to add it to my collection. I haven't played a lot of it. It doesn't seem awful. I think this is the time where a lot of the movie license games weren't awful, but just mediocre. But I could be wrong. Where the Wild Things Are, the video game. I honestly really didn't like the movie that much. I think that has something to do with me just generally not liking kids in movies. So the main kid character, he was just he grinded my gears. I didn't like him, and maybe this is gonna be better. It looks like magic on the back, pure on magic. I don't know. Play through the action-filled adventure across the mysterious island of the Wild Things. So I don't know, but I got it. Watchmen, The End is Nigh, Parts 1 and 2. I really liked the Watchmen movie. Even though some people didn't, I think it was really cool. I don't think this game is going to be that great. You can play only as two of the characters, Rorschach and Night Owl, so who knows. But Watchmen, pretty cool series. And I think, yeah, we have only 2 left, but they're both collector's edition, so pretty big. Let's have a look, see if I can get them up right there. There we go. First one, Far Cry 2. Just remove that right away. There we go, Far Cry 2. Probably a Far Cry game I didn't really like that much, but it got very generic and repetitive over time, but I got it. Because I was willing to give it another chance. And this box, I think it's broken a bit. I think, yeah, this part is supposed to be stuck over here, but it's kind of loose. But this is really interesting because this is like a I wouldn't say wooden, maybe like a very, very hard cardboard box, so it has almost like a wooden feel to it. But it's a kind of cool box. And with it we have the little art book here, where I think it's just the world and everything. Yeah, kind of interesting, but still it's from that, excuse me, it's from that time period where they always made those small ass cardboard art books. I think they still do that a lot in a lot of games, to be honest. And this is an interesting map slash poster. It has this sort of hefty feel to it, like almost, if you remember, if you pre-ordered the Skyrim game, you got this map with it that was also like similar in this, in the consistency, I don't know if you can call that, and the map on this side. Am I turning right? No, it needs to be turned like it is, I think. There we go. And making of, is this a DVD? This is a DVD in a very broad package. And the game with another little map inside. Like, I think I gotta give this game a second chance. I mean, it was kind of boring, but maybe in small bursts it could be better. I haven't found my Game Boy game yet, and that kind of worries me. So maybe that's gonna be the one he forgot. There we go. The last one is the collector's editions of Colonial Marines, Aliens Colonial Marines, and I don't know how this is supposed to turn. There we go. And the reason why I got this is because the figure in this one, I really wanted that for a long time. That is a cool ass figure. This is used, so it doesn't have any of those digital promo stuff or whatever. But basically, I wanted to play the game as well. I mean, people say it's bad, but I've seen a little of it. It looks just like a everyday first-person shooter, which some people might consider bad. I just consider it like so many other games. And the star of this collector's edition, like I mean, you don't have any idea how much I really want this figure. Just show it right here in that power bot tool. I forgot what it's called, with the Marine fighting off the alien. It's a really cool figure. Let me see if it's completely intact. Like, all fingers are there, all the spikes and stuff. I think it's like intact. So nice, so nice. I mean, this is an awesome figure. This is the one that I really wanted the most of. I think, let me just place that on top of that. And what else is with this collector's edition? I think, there we go. The manual for the game was here and not in this one, so let's just get that done with. And this sealed stuff that hasn't been opened, I think. Oh, do I want to open it? You know what, I opened the t-shirt. God damn it, I'm gonna open this one as well. You know what, I'm gonna cut it open, then people can still see how it was supposed to look like. There we go. Got some stitches you can sew into whatever. A picture of the, I don't know if you can see, of the X in the movie or the game, I guess. And what is this? Some printed out document stuff. United States Colonial Marines USS Sephora mission briefing classified. Site update. Situation update. Send a 2-squad recon team from. It's like pretty much mission briefing stuff or something. And a map of the ship. Oh, this is like cool. And it's some kind of cool, almost see-through paper. I know that's cool, but I think it's kind of weird. Interesting. And what is this? Be the face of your community. So like a propaganda poster, I think, almost. and as sophisticated, or what's it called? Certifies. It's a diploma or something to show that you are a part of the Colonial Marines. So, and that's all there was with this collector's edition. Yeah, it was. And that was almost all of the games. I'm missing that Game Boy games. I'm gonna look these through. Give me like 5 minutes just to make sure that it's not missing. So I'm back, and unfortunately the Game Boy isn't there. I just looked through my eBay order to confirm, and yes, I had all of Star Wars trilogy for the GBA, and it wasn't there. As well as 4 other games, as far as I can see. So the guy, that's why I don't recommend him. You can get a good deal once in a while, but the dude is an ass. He ships like thousands of games at one time. So I understand why he cannot, why some others are mixed up. But seriously, when 4 games are missing from your order, you know that there's a lot of games in this order. That's still quite a lot. So I gotta contact him so he can refund me for those games that are missing. So yeah, but even those games that were missing, it wasn't like a check. Sometimes when he does that, miss the game, you get angry because it was just that one game you really wanted. This time, luckily, it wasn't that. It was just a couple of games that I just again wanted to add for my movie collection side and other stuff. So it's all right this time. I will survive. I'm not that angry as I sometimes have been, but still, it shouldn't happen. And this was all the games. I mean, one of the highlights, definitely this guy. Like, I really love that figure. And it definitely added a lot of game to my movie license collection, and that is really awesome. And also this one. As I've been really on a Marvel kick lately. I bought a lot of the movies on Blu-ray, as well as I've been playing this game on my phone called Marvel Strike Force, I think it's called, that I just can't put down. This is not an ad, because who the fuck would sponsor me? But seriously, it's I've been in a Marvel kick lately, so it's kind of nice to keep that rolling, going, or whatever you call it. But yeah, these were the games. So if you've been sticking through the bad English, you are a real hero. Thanks for watching and take care.